Alright guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, let me explain quickly. So basically, I work part-time for a construction company and part-time DoorDashing right now as I'm looking for a new job. I basically document my week and show you guys all the hours and all of the work that I put in. At the end of the week, we add up the total and then we pay off a little bit of debt. So we have a little bit of college debt, and then we also have a little bit of credit card debt that we have been scraping through the last couple of weeks. So I want to start off with the high interest rate, which is the credit card. I have about $877 left to pay on that card. We're paying about $60 a week. So if you guys want to follow along the journey, then definitely make sure you subscribe and stick around. Basically, this week started off pretty good. Monday and Tuesday, I got to work about 12 hours at the construction company. I work part-time flying drones for them and then also marketing. So I'll fly drones and then I'll edit the videos and then I'll send the videos to the company, and the company will post them on all of their social media /website. So the first 2 days of the week, I worked 12 hours, making a total of $214 that I get to take home. Then I also DoorDashed 6.5 hours within the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, to make a total of $103. So far, we're at $317, probably around $305 net that I get to take home after all of the DoorDash expenses. So things are going good. It is currently Wednesday right now. $317 is what we're at. I took today off of my part-time job because there's not enough hours for me to actually have work to do today. So I took today off. I've been enjoying my day. I played a little bit of disc golf, which is my favorite sport. And then I'm getting ready for DoorDash to open. So it's currently 1 o'clock and DoorDash should open pretty soon. Today, I'm just going to try to get maybe $50-$60 DoorDashing. And then tomorrow I'm going back into the office as well as DoorDashing for Thursday and Friday. This week is exciting because last week I had to end the week early because I took a quick trip to Michigan over the weekend. So I couldn't work on Friday night. I couldn't work on Saturday or Sunday. So this week I'm going to be in town all weekend and I'm going to get to work DoorDash all weekend. So we should hit a good total. The first week we made $548 and the second week we made $546. So this week we're going to try to go over $600. I think that's really doable, especially with being at $317 already and it's only Wednesday morning. All right, guys, it is currently Friday and I just turned on DoorDash. Since Wednesday, I talked to you guys last time, I worked about 10 hours at the construction company, and I've also got a couple orders DoorDashing since then. So I'm not even honestly sure what my total for the week right now is. I know it's over 520, so we're looking like we're going to make more money than we have the first two videos, so super excited about that. Today is Saturday, so it's our last night of the week to DoorDash. We're going to DoorDash as much as we can tonight, and we're going to see what our total is. So I just turned it on and I'm super excited to see what the first order is going to be. So I just got this first order. It's $8 for 6.4 miles and I'm going to accept it. So right there, let's go to Taco Bell and pick up some tacos. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the end of week 3. Super excited to give you guys an update on basically how this week went. So at the beginning of the week, we wanted to make $600 net profit, and that was our goal. The first 2 weeks we made around $550. Third week we wanted to go a little bit more. So this week basically got started off pretty strong. DoorDashing on Monday and Tuesday was very good, as well as my part-time job as well. I got a decent amount of hours, and then I took Wednesday off because my part-time job didn't have enough hours or work for me to actually do during the actual time there. So I took Wednesday off, and my plan was to DoorDash basically the entire day, and that did not go to plan because DoorDash basically did not open all day until like 10 o'clock at night. So I was only able to get about 3 or 4 orders in, about $30 total. So not the best Wednesday, but the end of the week actually finished very strong with Thursday and Friday. I worked a total of 10 hours combined Thursday, Friday at the construction company, and around I think 8 hours DoorDashing those 2 days. So basically 2 full-time days in a row really helped bounce back towards the end of the week. And I also got some DoorDashing on Saturday and Sunday as well. So basically this week I worked a total of 21 hours at the construction company. I made a total of $354 net revenue, so I get to take all of that home. And then for DoorDashing, I made a total of $287, and after all of the expenses, after the gas miles, after the taxes I'm gonna have to pay, it comes out to about $247. So I was super excited about that as well. It's around $15 an hour DoorDashing, so obviously not the best. I do have some plans I want to talk to you guys about in the next video when it comes to DoorDashing and potential other profit and revenue streams. But basically, this week's total was $601, and I did not plan that, guys. I promise. The goal this week was $600. I really wasn't even paying attention, and then when I added up all of the totals this week, we made it by $1. So definitely super excited about that. That's going to be more money for me to pay for my debt, so I'm super excited about that. I have student debt, and I also have credit card debt. My goal is to pay off the credit card debt first, because the interest rate for that is about 21% compared to the student debt sitting at about 4%. So credit card debt is where I'm starting. This week we made about $60 purchases towards that debt to knock it off. Week 1 we started around $970 of debt, and just in those last 3 weeks we've already paid off $200 worth of debt, so super excited about that. This week we made a $10 purchase randomly in the middle of the week, and then I also just made a $50 purchase with the money that we made in this video towards that debt as well. So our new total that we're sitting at is $817 left of credit card debt, and I cannot wait to pay that off, guys. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and if you guys like this journey, if you guys like this thing that I'm doing where I pay off my debt, I show you guys how much I make sure you guys stick along for the journey, because we're going to be doing these videos every single week, and I have some super excited plans in the next couple of weeks for you guys and for myself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, guys, and stay blessed. Peace.